Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to Test for Echo when I fell asleep. This album is not good, okay? We finally hit it. We've finally hit the bottom of the barrel, and it's a pretty noticeable bottom. Like, you got this album all the way in the bottom, and the next album above that, I don't know, maybe Hold Your Fire. And that is such an incredible step up from this one. It's unreal. We're doing this backwards today, okay? Because there's one single good song on this album, which is Driven, okay? And we're going to talk about that first, because I don't want to talk about the other 10, 11 shitty-ass songs before that, okay? That's how bad it is, all right? So Driven is the only goddamn reason this album hasn't faded into total obscurity. The main riff is really cool. It's like flip-flopping time signatures. Like each half is a half or like one note shorter or less than the other half. It's pretty cool. The chorus is great. I just love when everything cuts out and the acoustic comes in. That's catchy as hell, but it's my turn to drive. Driven to the edge of a mama. Driven to... Yeah, I really like it. The bridge is great. It cuts out, and then just the bass. And then, you know, the weird time thing with the ride and the hi-hat pedal. That's really cool. Driven in, driven on. And then when it goes double time at the last chorus, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a good song. I don't know what happened to the rest of this album, but oh my goodness. Because number 2 is going to be the title track, which is okay at best. You know, it's got a double bass part, which is kind of cool because you hardly ever double bass in these songs. And then you get like the video vertigo part is memorable. And that's it. That's it. It's the second best song in the album, and it's like barely passable. That's how bad it gets, okay? Number 3 is going to be Half the World. It's just going to get worse as we go down. Half the World, okay? The lyrics are like somewhat distinguishable, I guess, you know? Like, I don't know. I couldn't give less of a shit about this song, or 90% of this record for that matter. Number 3, and I'm already like, I'm done. I'm done talking about this album. Okay, because up next we have Resist. And, like, it's at least different. You know, it's different. Is it good? Not really. But it's certainly a step up from everything down below. And, okay, now we get to the big chunk of just shit that, like, is mid as hell, and who fucking cares about any of these songs. We got Color of Right, Totem, Limbo, Carved Away the Stone. I mean, even the instrumental. What happened? Even the instrumental song isn't good. You know, the songs that have been number 1 on every single album that they've been on, not good. It's not good on this album. Unreal. Unbelievable. Then we get to Virtuality, which, to be fair, it actually has a really cool main riff. But unfortunately, everything else on the song sucks. So it's like, oh well. Like, the verse, I don't know what Alex is doing during the verse. Boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo. It's ear torture. It sounds fucking terrible. It's like if Primus was, like, really bad. That's what that sounds like, okay? It sucks. And then we get even worse. We get to Time in Motion, and, like, I couldn't even lump this up with the mid songs because it's notably worse than the mid songs, okay? Just nothing in it works at all. The song doesn't fucking comprehend anything. And then we get to the last one. We get to the last place, which is motherfucking Dog Years, okay? Not even Double Time can save this song. It's actually kind of unbearable. Like, the chorus is just bad, you know. Dog years. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Dog years. Like, the lyrics are fucking stupid, you know, like going to doggy heaven or whatever. It's like, there's no good riffs. Actually, probably this is the worst Rush song. Like, no doubt. Worst song on the worst album. Like, that puts it right there at the worst Rush song. Dog Years is fucking bad. Time and Motion is pretty bad too. Virtuality is kind of bad as well. It has one good, cool riff though, but just, man, this album is not good, okay? But thank God we're done with that, alright? And the most shocking thing of all is, like, man, this could have been the last album, because this, after this one is, you know, obviously where all the tragedy struck, and like, imagine if this was the last. Like, that to me is a scary thought, but good thing it wasn't. It took a little while, but we did get another album, and we're only going uphill from here, man. This is it. This was the shit bottom, and now everything else is going to be a step up at least. So I'll see you next time. Let's go take a walk. Let's go take a walk in the vapor, and take a walk in the vapor. You know, I'll meet you on the trail. We'll take a walk. Take a walk to the better goddamn album.